What up, big time gang? Welcome back to another Tommy Big Time video. This one is the Islander Manhasset ISL-145. My first time experiencing Islander in the 36mm diameter. So excited to be able to bring this to you. Shout out to Island Watches, specifically Ryan. Appreciate it, brother. Sent me a loaner to check out, as maybe this will change my mind, but I doubt it. I'll probably never own a 36mm watch just because I have an 8-inch wrist and I really don't think 36mm jives with that. But we're going to find out right now as I get to unwrap this and put this on my wrist. Beautiful watch, the Manhasset 36mm case diameter. I will unwrap it, size it, and then we'll continue this video with it on my wrist. So we got it unwrapped. The Islander Manhasset 36mm ISL-145. Gorgeous watch. Very simplistic. Fixed bezel. Sapphire crystal. Almost like a matte black dial. Got the numerals at the 3, 6, and 9. The triangle at the 12. The Islander logo, both written and the actual logo itself. Automatic, 100 meters towards the 6 o'clock. Applied indices that appear to have no lume. High polished. We do have a screw down crown. I gotta say, Mark and Island Watch themselves almost always have. I think every watch I have has a screw down crown from Island Watch. So it does have a ghost date. I could have sworn I read somewhere that it didn't have the ghost date, but it definitely does. Get the ghost position there. And then we have the 3 handset adjustability, setting the time there. Screw back down. But a very good looking watch. I like the profile. Very sleek. High polished case sides. Brushed. Top of the case. Brush bracelet. Then you got a high polished fixed bezel. I think the case sides are gorgeous. I like that polish. I like the drilled lugs. I love the brushing on what I'm looking at when I'm wearing the watch. All I see is brushing with the high polish indices and the high polish bezel. That is very appealing to my eye looking down at the watch. I really dig it. I'm not a fan of high polished, but when I'm wearing it, as we'll try it on right now, I won't be looking at high polished. I'll be looking at the beautiful brushing of the bracelet and the top of the lugs. So I got the Islander Upper Brookville on right now. You can see for size comparison, this is 41, this is 36. Doesn't look like too much of a significant difference on camera, but in person, this fits my wrist, I think, just right at 41mm. It might be a little small. You see, I got definitely a lot of room on either side to go bigger lug to lug for sure. But I think it fits well. I like the way it looks when I look down at my wrist. I think it suits my wrist. I wore this one because it is fixed bezel as well. So it has a similar appearance to the Manhasset here. But let's put the Manhasset on the wrist and see what that looks like. I think it looks just fine. Definitely smaller than I'm used to, but I've adapted to 42mm watches. I'll definitely adapt to a 36 if need be. I think it looks pretty good. You can see how much room I actually have lug to lug wise. I mean, my wrist is from here to back here. and the lug to lug is just right there. So I've got a lot of room for a bigger watch, and I do wear 45mm on the regular. But I wanted to try out the Manhasset. Ryan hooked me up with it because it's a 36mm watch, and I am not in the market to buy any 36mm watches. So it works out good that I get to show this to you guys, show you what a 36mm looks like on an 8-inch wrist, and experience it for myself to see if I would ever like to get one. And actually, this one's pretty dope. I dig it. So Caseback, we've got automatic engraved into it. We've got the Islander logo, we've got Sapphire, we've got 100 meters, and we've got the Islander text. Very plain rotor. Let me see what that says on there. NH35 24 jewel. So very, very basic on the rotor itself, but we do have that exhibition Caseback. And the cool thing about this, and I like that they include it on the info on this watch, is the Sapphire crystal and Sapphire Caseback. So normally you never really know what the Caseback is made out of, and 9 times out of 10 it's mineral crystal on most watches. This one is actually Sapphire as well. So you have that scratch resistance on the front and the back of the watch. It's a Seiko NH36. Did I say 36 or 35? I'm old and blind as a bat, so okay, I see 35, but it says NH36, and I'm sure that's what it says. It says no ghost click, date has been removed. It has not, and I can prove that. Let's zoom in. So unscrewed, 1 click out. That's 1 click. Nothing. 2 click. Adjustment. I'll do that again. All the way in. 1 out. Nothing. 2 out. Something. So I'm not sure if I got the loaner and it does not have that removed, but I keep it 100 even though I love Island watches, and this does have the ghost position on it. So 36mm case diameter, 12mm thick, 43mm lug to lug, 20mm lug width, 6mm screw down crown, giving us 100-meter water resistance. And then this is unsized because it fits my wrist perfectly. This is 125 grams as is. So let's test the lume and I'll wrap this video up. Really glad I got to experience this watch. And like always, every time I've ever got an Islander to review, I want to keep it. Never fails, I swear. There we go, very simple. We've got the triangle at the 12, the 3, 6, and 9 lit up, and we've got the hour and minute hand as well. Very basic lume. This is not a diver though. This is more like a sports watch. So you don't need all the extra lume. Very good looking watch. Let me know what you guys think. Would you purchase one? I think an 8-inch wrist can pull it off. Now, I just had a guy comment in my group, when TommyBigTim3 watches, commented that he had a 9.5-inch wrist and the 42mm that I was waffling was too small for him. Yeah, I get it. 36mm does not work on a 9.5-inch wrist. I can't even fathom what that would look like. But if you do come across one and you have a 9-inch wrist and you're wearing a 36mm watch, send me a photo, TommyBigTim@gmail.com. The E is a 3. I would love to see what that looks like and be able to share it with the Big Time gang. Anyway, much love. Stay tuned for photos. We'll see you in the next one. God bless.